7-year, $126 million contract, of which $50 million is guaranteed, which was signed beginning of January of 2014. And who I'm referring to, that is Jay Cutler. And Jay Cutler was benched against the Detroit Lions last week for last week's game. Benched by Mark Trestman. With that benching, a couple of things. First, with that benching, you automatically think it's that bad, and you kind of gave a Albert Hainsworth type of contract, potentially. And Cutler was benched for Jimmy Clausen, who last week was injured, and now Cutler again is gonna be the quarterback for this last week. This guy, for Jay Cutler, is 7-15 in the last 22 starts. That's 7-15 last 22 starts. Not good. Cutler was 17 for 31, 194 yards, two late TDs, 3 interceptions in that Monday night game against New Orleans. That kind of led to his benching. I mean, you kind of are baffled about what's going on with the Bears because they have all the talent in the world. They had Marshall before he got injured, Bennett, Forte, the running back. And just the team should be playing a lot better than what it is. But it's not. Now, here's, and you can't disagree that Jay Cutler has that arm strength. Undeniable. He just does not have all the tangibles, I feel, to put it all together. But because he has that great arm, he will have longevity in this league, whether it be with the Bears or whatever team. But at the end of the day, Jay Cutler might be the modern version of Jeff George, who played on a couple of teams. Arm strength, unbelievable, but was just not really ever able to put it together of any significance to win a championship. The other thing I worry about here, and I think pretty much that the Chicago Bears could be blown up altogether, from the GM to the whole team, to Cutler being traded. That's why I say Cutler being traded. Who's going to take on that salary? But at the end of the day, what was the point of benching Cutler over Clausen? Bears were not going anywhere anyway at that point. What is the point? You just signed him to a huge deal. If you wanted to keep him around, sink or swim, that would be your quarterback. Or else there would be no reason to sign him in the off season for that ridiculous amount. If you didn't have any confidence in him, why were you afraid of losing him? It just doesn't make any sense to me. In the same regards too, if the rumor speculation is Jay Cutler could be traded older, the Jets want him. Why not? They need a quarterback. They could turn Jay Cutler around. Not in the New York media. Not in the New York media. Jay Cutler is a modern Jeff George, unfortunately. Any team that would make a deal for Cutler would have to assume his contract or reach an agreement, I think, on a restructured deal like Oakland did. What comes to mind when they acquired Schwab from Houston during the offseason of 2014. Who will give Cutler a shot? I guess never say never in a quarterback-starved league. I think one of the teams besides the Jets that would make the most sense, and provided that they don't select Marcus Mariota or Jameis Winston, would be probably the Tennessee Titans. Because Wisenhunt there. Wisenhunt helped lead the Bears to the NFC Championship during the 2010 season. And Wisenhunt, he has helped revive careers of Kurt Warner, notably, when he was with Arizona. So, just some of my thoughts on Cutler. Seems to be the modern day Jeff George. Let me know what your thoughts are on Cutler. Where do you see him going? Do you see him staying? Until next time.